YouTube is so funny. They really, really be. I mean, y'all be on it too. Y'all really be watching. Watch. Shame. Y'all have absolutely nothing else to do. Trying to help win a fight that y'all gonna lose anyway. That y'all have lost already. In actuality, trying to help with this agenda in a fight that y'all have lost already, and y'all know it. That's funny that y'all cut my live, started messing with my live as soon as I started talking about NPCs, and then y'all just black out my live. Complete. Here come another one, and another one, and another one. I don't mind that y'all shadow ban me because it really doesn't matter because whoever needs to see them will see them. But y'all be doing the most for nothing. It feels so good outside today. Now, like I was saying, they really be trying to throw, they create situations and be having people watching. And like, you don't know that the fuck they watching. On top of the fact that I pulled cards and the ancestors told me, then I had my homegirl pull cards. They told her the same thing. Like, I know you bitches is watching. I know. But like I said, I don't give a shit how much you watch. Just don't step foot on this grass. You know, that's all. Why? It be so much weird shit happening though. Seriously. And then people really are killing me out here. Um, with all of these distractions happening, and people in the comments talking about some. I wish Jesus hurry up and come back. That's what you waiting on. Shame. Shame. Mm, it is really mind boggling to me that people really are waiting on this motherfucker. And y'all really are not reading anything. Maybe you're reading, but you're not comprehending at all. And at this point, I really think that it is quite sad because in the age of Aquarius, where there is so much information available to you, people just don't want to know. They want to remain ignorant. They want to remain in a place of oppression. And while I understand that everything that you need to know is not going to come out of a book or on Google, it's got to come from within. Like, a lot of y'all just don't want to know. Y'all want to be ignorant and then want to argue somebody down while you being ignorant all at the same time. Like, you can't do both. If you're going to argue with somebody about something, please know what you're talking about. Who the fuck is this, bro? Just trying to figure out. I be recording everything now, whether I post it or not. I be recording everything now because you just never know. You just don't never know. Hold up. Thank you. You too. Yeah, I'm not taking that. And I was oh my gosh, that just made me think. Wow, like 2 weeks ago, they're going. Yes, we back. I said, ain't it funny that they, you know what they did. You were here. A few weeks ago, the freaking Amazon driver, me and my mother waiting for this Amazon driver to deliver our stuff, and we get on the app to see like how many stops he got before he gets here, and this motherfucker stayed in the same spot for like 45 minutes, and then it said driver is offline. So I said, did this motherfucker take a break? Did he go? Did he go take a goddamn go nap somewhere or something? I said, oh my gosh. Like, seriously, you make it obvious that you is breaking and you ain't supposed to be breaking. So before he got here, when I see that he was almost here, I said, I'm gonna say something. I'm like, don't say nothing. You always gotta mess with people. I do. Now I'm gonna say something. So when he pulled up, I was like, so how was your break? How was your break? Did you take a nap? He gonna say, yeah, because I had got finished. Like, you should you should have been like, no, I don't know what happened. You just gonna tell on yourself. Eh, oh my god, that shit cracked me up. Why did a mosquito bite me? First of all, you know it's still a bunch of mosquitoes out here, bees. Why is it still bees in the middle of October? Girl, I was cracking up laughing at him. I said, then you gonna say yeah. You gonna say that that's what you was doing. But I knew you was gonna say something. You know how I am. So yes, you knew I was gonna say something. You gonna sit in the same spot for 45 minutes. Like, you ain't even try to hide. Like, if you was gonna do that, why didn't you go offline first? Why you ain't go offline first? Child, no. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, but like, I mean, make it make sense. You take the break for that long and then take yourself offline. Well, we already know that you sitting somewhere breaking at this time. Ain't no need in you going offline now. It's no need. Your cover's blown. Ass. Ass backwards. Yeah. So, YouTube just loves to play games, and they love to play games with people numbers and stuff because my friend who's a tarot reader, she was like, why they take some of my likes off? And I'm a moderator on her channel. And I saw how many likes it was. So she was like, why they take some of my likes off? And then how I know how many people was on the live and they said it was only 5 people on the live. I said because YouTube likes to play with people numbers. Like y'all, I hope y'all don't think that they're not monitoring. They do it to me all the time. Shadow ban all the time. Like you can see how I can post videos of my jewelry and it will bet. Let me maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago was the first time my video of the stuff that I made. I had over 1,100 views for the first time ever. None of my other videos that I post with jewelry on it have that. Now let me post some dumb stuff. Exactly. Let me post something that really is not even of importance at all, and I will have thousands. That's just like Instagram. I got like 40 something thousand views off of a motherfucker sitting in the driveway and the cashier cussing him out. But let me post something of importance, and oh my gosh, then TikTok then they done gave me 2 strikes on my goddamn page on TikTok because I posted about the daggone vaccine, the the job. Like, and I put my cousin in the clip. How you gonna tell me that what I post about my relative and how my relative passed is against community guidelines? Because I put it with your very informative video of a medical examiner stating what is killing people and what has killed people. I said, wow. But yeah, that's how you know they monitoring because they move what they want to move. If it's going to teach you something or help you grow in your business, they're not going to move it. They are not going to move it. I be laughing because I said, I really think that they think that they be hurting our feelings or something. Maybe it does for people who is they live for social media, but I don't. I'm sorry. I do not. They be doing a whole lot of bullshit. I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of people and people not wanting to learn and heal and raise their frequency because they love the demonic energy that they sit in and they think that it's cool and acceptable, and it is for people who are in that same frequency. But for those of us who are not, that's never going to fly ever. It's never going to fly. They had the other night I came out here to smoke a cigarette and it was real late. Yeah, all that noise. It was real late, and you could hear like, yeah, I know. I just came from back there. I was on the side of the house. You know they over there messing with the dog in our yard. What? Across that way? Cause Sonny in the house. I put him back in the house. That one. Not this one, but the one, the house behind it. Bonnie get ready to go home. That he take that. Oh, this is. I think this is mommy's. Yeah, I just left them out there. All right. Um, that just threw me off my freaking thought. Oh, yes, I remember now. Okay, so I know a few years ago, me, Yvonne, Victoria, Ebony, you know who I'm talking about, Serena, because I mean, I think you know what I'm talking about because they all follow governors. We was all on that was we on Google Meet. My hand is itching, some kind of terrible. Oh my gosh. We was all on Google Meet, and you could see like these little lasers. It was late at night. You could see these little lasers, and you could hear like I'm not gonna call them gunshots because it was different. So I had pointed my thing to the sky so they could see it and they could hear it too. Like they was having a galactic war in the sky, and we was watching it. The shit was fucking amazing. Why is this helicopter keep riding and circling here? Y'all think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. Y'all think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm not. Hmm. Right. But it just went that way. It just went that way. It just went across and then turned around midair and turned back to come back this way. For what reason? Like, why? What did you do it for? Yeah, but we watched it in the sky, and I was trying. I can't remember if I recorded it because this was like 3 years ago, but it was so amazing, and we were so happy that we was actually watching it and listening to it. And I'm like, wow, that shit was beautiful. Cause I know we wasn't getting our ass whooped, so it didn't make me no difference. Didn't make me no never mind. But it's a lot of weird stuff happening, and people still sitting around here talking about some. Um, I be glad when Jesus get back. Well, I be glad when he get back for you too, so he can get your ass up out of here because you are not no good in the fight that we are in. It was Serena. It really was. I said, wow. Nobody would ever have believed me if I had just said it and I was the only one that had saw it. But because all of them was on camera watching it with me, we was like, wow. I'm so serious because people be getting on my nerves with this mess. Like seriously, I cannot believe that people are still falling for religion the way that they are. It's mind blowing because like you can't possibly have your mind that blocked. You just don't want to know because you need something to save you. You need a savior. I don't. Like we don't need no saviors. We are our own savior. Exactly. Yeah. He said, "Hold on, I'll be back." he, he skipped. He skipped some towns. He skipped some towns. Yep, that's what he did. He said, "Hold on, I'll be back." He did. He had to. I mean, he had to reschedule because what in the entire like, what is y'all talking about? Really, what are y'all talking about? Was the bus full? It was. It was packed. The bus was overcrowded, so he ain't stopped for a whole lot of nobody. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. I got to do story time real quick. I have to do story time real quick, and because I'm an asshole, and I'm not that way all the time, but I am. I can be sometimes, but I be cracking my own self up. So there's a friend that I know that was telling me about the fact that their significant other, um, like runs around with other people, then been molested by both parent and step parent, um, and continue to do it willingly as an adult while the two of them were together, and that the the oldest child they believe is the father of the significant other's oldest child. I'm like, and I'm just like listening to all of the situation, and I said, that dynamic is so screwed up, it is retarded. And then they are so broken in the mind that they think that that's normal behavior. They are sleeping with their own child because it was done to them, and so I guess they think that that's cool, and they are like, I'm talking about still actively doing this now. Okay, so I'm just like, and they just like, I done went to court trying to get them out my house. I done did everything to try to get them out my house, and I can't get them out. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That whole dynamic there is just diabolical. And I can't understand why you're still sitting around that type of energy. And I understand that you trying to get them out, but like sometimes you gotta go and do some spiritual work to get some things done. You ain't gotta try to hurt nobody, but sometimes you gotta go and do some spiritual work to get some stuff done. Isn't it though? But hold on here. This is the kicker. So then they they told me, they called me all upset, talking about their last two bagels that they had in the house was gone. Wait a minute, 'cause I'm a fool. I'm trying to tell you. Oh gosh. So they was angry. I mean, they was pissed about these damn bagels. You understand me? So they fussing and fussing and fussing about these last two bagels, and they like, what is the daggone thing that you supposed to do to get somebody out of your life? Because like they done ate my last motherfucking two bagels, and this and that. Like I didn't had it. I said, oh, okay. So let me get this straight. This so them cheating on you, them having sexual intercourse with your kid, them having sexual intercourse with their both parent, step and real parent, um, them stealing from you, them trying to get you set up. None of that pushed you over the edge, but them eating them last two bagels, that's where you draw the line. Girl, they had completely crossed the line eating them bagels. I said, "Oh, okay." They was like, "You an asshole." I am. I am because I'm gonna need you to make this make sense. Out of everything, why is that what made you say, fuck all this shit? The bagels is the only thing that did it. Woo! I'm telling you, people is crazy. People is really, really crazy out here. I said, wow. All I could do was laugh. My girlfriend said, "You are such an asshole." I said, "I am. I am." They should have never told me that story. They should have never called me with that shit. Like, no, nope. Because that there is insanity. It's insanity. Okay? But that just made me think, like, what the heck is going on in some of these hot people's houses? Because that was disgusting. That is so disgusting. Like, people minds are really fucked up. Bad. And then for somebody to stay in a relationship knowing all of this stuff though, and then you want to talk bad about that person, do you know your mind is just as fucked up too? You're not exempt from that whole equation. No, it's not. People is crazy. But that must crack me up, honey. I just, I was so disgusted listening to it. So disgusted. Like, disgusted and angry all at the same time. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, you was a victim of molestation. You know how it made you feel when you were a child and helpless to it. Why on earth would you do that to your own child? Why would you do that to any child? But why would you do that to your child? People are so fucking disgusting. They are monsters. Like, I and I was like, I can't even, like, you can't even make no excuse from it because it happened to them. Because guess what? I was molested too as a child. And I would never, ever do that to another child. Like, no, they are. But they are because, and I'm not, I know some people, like I was explaining to them, with some situations, either that kind of thing is going to make you or break you. It broke them. It didn't break me. But it comes a time when it is, if it did break you, it is your responsibility to put yourself back together. So disgusting. I mean, so, like, I really could go on, but then I'm gonna have to keep on trying to adjust the story, and I don't feel like it because it gave me a headache just to do that. They do. They absolutely do. And it's sad, and it's not that I don't have empathy for them, but after hear that you have hurt a child. Like, I ain't got none. I don't have any, no sympathy. I don't have any empathy. I don't have any compassion. I don't have any of those things. That is gone. That's gone. And I'm not sorry about it, because children are innocent and they helpless. And I just can't wrap my mind around why a person would want to do that to a child, because it is mind breaking. It is. And it'll have you growing up with all kind of complexes. But on another note, y'all, no, but seriously though, pay attention to your surroundings. Like, seriously, pay attention, because it is some really crazy stuff happening out here. And not that they haven't been snatching people off the streets, but like, people was coming from out of thin air, and I mean that. And you be trying to figure out where the heck they just come from, because my girlfriend was just telling me that last night, and she was like, she seen this man just disappear into thin air. He was walking in between some cars, and then he just disappeared. Like, well, how do you explain that? I said, look, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how the motherfuckers around here keep appearing in the middle of the daggone street. I don't know what to tell you. Just stay on guard. Then I watched the video of some, I don't know if he was Hispanic or what, on a farm, and his farm in the middle of nowhere, and some genome, she comes out of nowhere talking about at 12 o'clock in the morning, talking about something, she want to see his dogs. Man, what? And he like, how did you find my house and how did you get here? She could not, all she kept saying was she got dropped. You saw it, girl. And then came back at 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, she must somebody shoot her. And then disappeared into thin air. Where'd she go at? Inquiring minds. Inquiring minds. It's weird. It is some really weird shit happening. It's a whole bunch of strange, this ain't real shit going on out here. So I be watching everything. I might look like I'm not watching you. Just because my head is down don't mean I'm not watching. Does not mean I am not watching. I got the dad going. Neighbor's dog over here with her, with Ellaby, because that's her mama. Only to find, because Ellaby bad as crap. She is so freaking bad. Only to find that her mama acts just like that. Her mama acts just like that. She bad as crap. What you looking for? Oh my goodness. I finally got to do my son hair, because my cousin had told me about this Fenty conditioner that detangles, and it worked so well, even though my son only left it in his hair for like 2 seconds. But he finally let me do his hair without him acting a fool while I was doing it. He got so much daggone hair. Oh my gosh. The boy has so much hair. Do you know what I always be questioning though? The tarot readers that still be talking about the Lord and still be calling the Most High He. I be so confused on it because number one, clearly they have not gathered the definition of what Lord means. That's number one. And then two, uh, according to y'all's Lord, y'all not even supposed to be doing tarot. So what we talking about? Why is y'all on here shuffling cards, shuffling and flipping cards? Whew, I be so confused. And then you keep calling the Most High He. How come you are unaware that the source is not that? I do not know, but I find it amusing. I really do. Like, y'all are literally walking contradictions of what your religion says. I asked my mom a question the other day because my mother and them are religious. I said, what do they call Earth? What do they call it? She says, Mother Earth. I said, you ain't never asked yourself why they say Mother Earth, but you still talking about He? I'm confused. They're confused. Like, it be simple things that people don't even question. I don't know. But I do. I really, I genuinely get tickled off of that. That people be on here flipping their little cards, calling on their little Jesus. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, is you gonna live up to your book or not? Are you gonna live up to it or not? But what ifs? But then won't call us crazy. We crazy. I do not get it. And I don't know. It's been in like two states where they done had these mass shootings. Like, y'all are really trying to cause a serious distraction. Oh, and that explosion. Oh my goodness. I mean, y'all are really doing it big. You're doing it up. You're putting on a grand show. And it's a shame that you gotta tell your children how to move out here now because of the dumb shit that they are doing. And it make me mad because why we gotta tell our it like it just keeps angering me. Why we gotta keep on telling our children certain shit that they don't never tell their damn children. I seen this guy make a video about um, them marching in DC about I don't know something that Trump is trying to do, and he just is proud about them marching. When y'all gonna put down them daggone wooden stakes and them cardboards and them markers and do something else besides that? Have y'all not understood that we is past the time of protesting and marching? Clearly, as history has shown, the only thing they understand is violence. And yet, we continue to try to be kind, even though we are loving, we're loving beings. Now, if they want to get out there and protest and march, let them. As for us, though, what are we out there lollygagging, shuffling the ground, sticking out signs in the air for? What is that doing? Exactly. We are far past that time. I don't be understanding. I don't. Like, what are we doing here? All of the the children that are coming up missing, not that they haven't been snatching up the children, but unless you are seeing it on TikTok or on Instagram, ain't nobody even talking about it. And nobody is in the streets doing anything about it either. Because y'all still want to think that we live in a fairy tale world where we should all just be kumbaya and certain things just can't happen or it's just not real. Well, y'all in for a rude awakening. I keep saying that. I keep saying that. But YouTube, I just want you all to know that I don't care about you glitching my videos, blacking my videos out, taking out the sound. I'm still going to get on here and say whatever it is I want to say. I don't care if you block my channel. I'm not going to be moved by it. I don't care. Because again, y'all keep going hard to fight in a war that y'all have already lost. That part. Y'all keep going hard to fight in a war that y'all have already lost. But by all means, continue. So I'm going to go on ahead and get on off of here. And Serena, gratitude so very much for for coming on with me today. And I'll be back. I said the other day, the last time I did a live, I didn't know if I was gonna pull cards no more because nobody don't be paying attention anyway, really. But you know, the spirit said whoever need to hear the message is gonna hear it. So I probably get back to doing it eventually. I done got about freaking 8 decks of new cards. It's ridiculous. So I might as well put use to them because I got Governor's new deck of cards and still got her old deck of cards. I got these weed deck of cards. Uh, I got these Astro Matrix cards and these other, excuse me, and these two other decks of cards. I don't even know the name of the daggone cards. Look, I gotta put these good talk. Yes, gratitude. I gotta put these cards to use. The ancestors is probably gonna start kicking me in a minute. Like, girl, you don't have all of them just to sit on your shelf. So I'll come back and do them again. So, but y'all have a grand rest of your day, and I shall do the very same. And y'all stay on point. Like I said, watch your surroundings because your surroundings are watching you. Bless you to life. Peace, y'all.